The Disney and Fox merger is finally complete, and it spells big changes for the entertainment industry. Instead of just talking about which X-Men might appear in the Avengers, let's have a real discussion about revenue streams, distribution rights, and how this news will affect you. Hooray! It's a learning episode. This is Fandom News. So, to catch you up, Disney just spent $71.3 billion to buy a large part of 21st Century Fox, which is enough money to give a $25,000 scholarship to every single one of the 3.5 million graduating high school seniors in this country. Or buy 39 billion Doritos Locos Tacos, wherever your priorities lie. So, what does Disney get in the deal? It will acquire 20th Century Fox, plus FX Networks and Hulu, but not the Fox Channel, Fox Sports, or Fox News. So, Rose from Titanic is now a Disney princess, but Sean Hannity is not. It's the biggest monopolization of the film industry since the 1933 merger that actually created 20th Century Fox. Now, generally speaking, monopolies are a bad thing for consumers. Makes sense. If monopolies were good, then why is Monopoly the worst board game in existence? On the positive side of the deal, Disney now has full access to everything included in the original Marvel Fox deal that started way back in the 90s. This is good for comic fans because now Marvel might stop ignoring X-Men and the Fantastic Four, who were treated so poorly they actually got left off of an official Marvel poster in 2015. What has people worried is that with Disney owning 20th Century Fox, which puts out more movies than anyone, we're going to see a major dip in the number of movies that hit theaters. Between the Fox 2000 and Fox Searchlight Studios, Fox was producing a lot of the independent, mid-budget films. 2017's Best Picture winner, The Shape of Water, was a Fox film, as was the first ever widely released gay teen rom-com, Love, Simon. Disney has a bad track record as of late with supporting smaller films. They sold off Miramax back in 2010, and while they still own Touchstone Pictures, there hasn't been a movie released by Touchstone in almost 2 years. So yes, it's cool that we're probably going to see Deadpool and the X-Men team up with the Avengers, but it will most likely come at the cost of new and original films. Expect the big tentpole films to spend even more time in theaters. Now, fewer films aren't always a bad thing. Maybe Disney will cancel a few of those Avatar sequels that nobody is asking for. You can make one more, Jim. Just one. Hopefully Disney stays committed to the spirit of smaller studios. In the past, the big blockbuster films made all the money, so that studios could make smaller films and not expect them to rake in millions. But despite the fact that Disney is making more than anyone else, they've kind of gone the opposite route. There's not really much evidence to expect that they will continue to support indie films. Universal and Sony could pick up some of the slack, but don't hold your breath on that. If you want to dive into more details on the merger and what that means for streaming services like Hulu and your favorite TV shows like This Is Us, you can check out our coverage on Fandom.